Who missed me? No one. No one missed me. Like, literally no one missed me. I'm invisible. Okay. I have lots of phlegm because, okay, allergies are a big deal. And I spent the night at 2 nights at 2 different hotels in 2 different countries in 2 days. And my allergies were just not having that. They were just kind of like, this is new environment, this is new dust, this is new particles, this is new everything. We're gonna freak the fuck out now and give me phlegm and stuffed nose. That's not that stuffed right now, but like, you get the point, okay? Like, I was having a moment. I'm also having another moment of being really dehydrated but not thirsty, and dumb. Like, just I'm dumb in general, but like, I'm being a little bit more dumb because like, I literally like I can't form sentences. Little one, this is why. Okay, anyways. Sorry if I keep doing that. Like, it's very like weird and gross, and also like that tongue though is okay. I brushed my teeth. Okay, like, it's just that like a phlegm, okay? Like, there's literally phlegm coating every surface of my mouth right now, and it is disgusting. Thank you, motorcycle, for interrupting me. I was talking. Very important. Like, it's just, I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. Like, I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep. Wasted around $400. Just, we'll get there. Okay. I'm just casually screaming, okay? Okay, anyways, it's been a trip. It's been a trip. It's like, how long has it been? Okay, what? 2 weeks? Apparently, like, everything is a 2 today. Like, my life is ruined in 2 days. Kidding. But, like, why are my teeth so yellow? Like, I brushed them. Like, excuse me. Okay, fine. Just be weird. Like, just, okay, fine. It's like, also, is I want to sit down, but like, I'm like very narcissistic, and I actually have like really good lighting, and my eyes look super cool right now. So like, whoa, I expect my hair to look like shit. It does not look like that. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, never mind. Let's just keep it here, okay? Kidding. But I kind of look good right now because like the hair is like hidden somewhat, and also like the lighting looks cool. But like, I'm standing in front of my window, that's why it looks nice. So, and I really want to sit down because like I'm fucking tired. But like, I have good lighting. Beauty is pain. Is that what I should be doing right now? I don't want to move. Like, nah. Mind over matter. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Nope. There's no way. I'm literally the laziest person of the universe. Like, I'm just like, nope. Okay. Anyways, we're having this weird as like I'm laying on my bed, literally like angle. Fine. Okay. Oh, there's so much phlegm. I should just call this video phlegm because like I'm literally like just like it's big. Okay, this is not gonna be one of those videos where like, oh my god, my trip to Honduras was so fun. This is gonna be me whining about my traveling and like, cause it was. We'll get there. So that video is another video. I also have another video that I made beforehand, and I'll upload that one too. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it today or tomorrow or what I'm gonna do about that, but like, I don't know. But like, it's a thing. And just like, we're just gonna complain about my stupidity. I mean, like, literally, I've been stupid since the day I was born, but like, well, just like the past 2 weeks have been like a prime example of you are like just worthless, stupid, and just like why. Okay, maybe not worthless, but like I am really stupid. like, just common sense does not come, like, normally to me. Like, I really have to pause and think before I do shit. And, like, less freakouts, please. Like, good God. Okay, I don't know where I should start. Let's just start with, I don't know where to start. Like, I'm just gonna, like, pause, because, like, I need a moment to, like, think about my life decisions. In a second. Maybe a while. But for you, it'll be, like, a second, so, like, you're fine, okay? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about my flight to Honduras, and then I'm gonna briefly, like, summarize, like, what happened in Honduras, probably most of the bad moments, because I'm in a very negative mood right now, because, like, I am tired as fuck. But my mind is too racy, thus going crazy to, like, actually sleep. So, in the past 48 hours, I'm going off of 4 hours of sleep, and, not exactly the greatest, you know, like, also random. Like, I don't know what it is, but, like, I have not been able to, like, properly burp, like, in a long time. Like, I just hiccup burp. Like, I don't, like, burp, and I don't just separately hiccup, and I don't just separately burp. I hiccup burp. Like, it's weird. Like, I hiccup, and then, like, there's a little tiny burp at the end of the hiccup. Like, I don't understand. Like, what? Am I turning alien? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, just tired of whatever the fuck is wrong with my body right now, because, like, I'm done. I'm so done. Okay, anyways, oh my God, I feel like a lizard. I feel like I don't even feel human. Like, I just am tired. Like, I'm so tired. Okay, anyways, let's begin with my trip to Honduras. I flew alone through security and all of that shit, which also I don't actually remember too much of it, because it's been 2 weeks and my memory is like a second long, so yeah, like, my memory is not that great. So, like, I don't really remember my trip from California to Honduras that well. I do remember having to have my best friend's dad take me, and then me paying him $100, and then him being all concerned about me, and I was being like, boy, chill, like, I'm fine, and then secretly inside screaming, like, don't leave me, but, like, I was trying to seem, like, cool, or, like, confident, and, like, just, I got this kind of thing. I don't know why I was thinking that, but, like, whatever. So, I had my best friend's dad pick me up from here and then take me to the San Francisco airport, and then he led me, like, he walked with me through the shuttles and shit to my gate, and then I went through the security, or, like, no, I booked my I distinctly remember this. Okay. So I was, like, happy as can be, slightly nervous, like, slightly low-key freaking out, like, oh my God, I'm gonna go, like, solo by myself. Because I've flown alone before, but, like, it's always been in the U.S. I've never flown out of country by myself before, like, ever. And that's a big deal. So, like, I was kind of low-key freaking out about that, and low-key freaking out how I've never been to Florida before, because there was a pitch stop between San Francisco to Honduras, and it was in Miami, Florida, and I got to stay there for a few hours, but I couldn't do anything because I was tired as fuck, and just, because literally from San Francisco to Miami, it's like a 5-hour flight, which turned into 6 hours because, like, it was slow, but, I don't remember, but okay, back to me, past story, I was at the register thing place getting my tickets, because, like, you have to print your tickets. You can't just, like, show them a picture of it, because, like, that's not, like, showing them in the itinerary doesn't do shit. So, like, I had to go there and print my tickets. So I went up to the desk and was like, hey, this is my itinerary, this is the information, my dad paid for it online, thank you, like, give me my tickets, basically. And he was like, passport, blah, 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 and I was like, yep, here it is, blah, blah, like, give me my shit. And he was just like, your tickets aren't paid for. And I was like, excuse me? What do you mean my tickets aren't paid for? Clearly my tickets are paid for. Like, look at this right here. Like, the itinerary? Like, the itinerary wouldn't be here if we didn't pay for the tickets, okay? And then he was telling me, like, my dad paid for half the flight. So he paid for my flight from Miami to Honduras. But he didn't pay for my flight from San Francisco to Miami, which is the more expensive one because it's 5 fucking hours. So I was like, excuse me? I'm a 17-year-old minor, okay? Like, where do you think I'm gonna find the money to pay for this fucking ticket? And I was like, almost hyperventilating, about to freak out and be like, oh, well, I guess I can't fucking go to Honduras. Like, my dad's just gonna have to refund his ticket that he actually paid for, and then I'm just, like, gonna, like, spend the rest of, like, the 3 weeks of summer just, like, holed up in my room depressed because my dad didn't pay for this ticket. Like, great. And then I realized I had a debit card that had $500 on it. So, and the ticket is $400, and I was like, okay, I got this. And then there's $50 more on top of that because of luggage. Because baggage fucking is a ripoff. And they make you pay for it because why the fuck not? Really? Like, I freaking hate the way that they make you pay so much for baggage. Like, it really, like, it doesn't, like, it just pisses me off, okay? Like, it's ridiculous. I hate baggage so much. So much. Okay, anyways, so I ended up having to use my debit card, which only had $500 on it, and it was supposed to have, like, to pay for all of my travel expenses. So, food, water, like, any extra expenses, like, if I needed a sweater, like, goddamn, I could fucking get it, you know? No, because then I only had, like, what's 50 minus 100? 50. Yeah, so I only had $50 on there. So, like, I just was like, okay, that's great. Oh, wait, no, I had $100 in total because, like, $50 on my debit card, and then I had $50 in cash because they said that I needed, like, cash money to pay for in Honduras because, like, you never want to use your card in Honduras because it's a third world country. People are going to fuck you over, you know. Anyways, so I had to pay for my ticket, and I was pissed off, and I was like, dude, like, I was just a little tiny bit mad at my dad and was, like, texting me, like, dude, like, you owe me. Because I fucking had to pay for my ticket. And he was like, okay, well, actually, it's not even your money. It's your uncle's. And I was like, okay, yeah, but I'm still pissed off because you wasted his money, which was my money, to pay for expenses and stuff. Which, I mean, honestly, I probably didn't need, like, $500. But, like, whatever. Okay, I was kind of pissed off, okay? Because, like, I was just expecting an easy, like, I walk through, I go through. Like, you know? And then they stopped me because my dad didn't fucking pay for the ticket. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I was just, like, a little bit mad about the ticket. Like, understandably. Like, I was tired. Like, I just wanted to get on the plane and get to Honduras. Like, literally, why hasn't someone invented a teleport machine yet? Please. Like, just, I hate, okay. I love flying on a plane. Like, I love, like, literally one of my favorite things to do is fly on a plane. Like, it's just, like, I love it so much. Like, I love taking off. I love landing. I, like, love looking out the window, looking at the city and the clouds. Like, it's, like, beautiful. Like, I love planes. Like, I love flying planes. I've loved it ever since I was really little. And I flew my first plane when I was, like, 7 or 6, maybe. And it was, like, amazing, and I loved it. And I've loved flying ever since. But, like, I hate airports, and I hate security, and I hate having to pay for luggage, and I hate just... Everything about airports is just about waiting and impatient people who are tired, groggy, hungry, uncomfortable, and they just want to get to their destination. Do I need to even mention layovers? Like, just... Airports are, like, one of the most depressing places ever. Like, I freaking hate airports. Like, airports and hospitals are, like, my 2 least favorite places in the entire universe. Like, I don't fucking care. You put me Thanos' asshole, and I will prefer that over fucking the airport or fucking hospitals. Like, they're just, like, both of them, like, they're just, ugh. Like, they're so horrible. Like, I freaking hate them so bad. Oh, my God. Can you imagine how big Thanos' asshole is? Because, like, he is a huge fucking alien, man. Like, just, he's huge. And, like, the size of his hand. Like, anyways, I'm tired, okay? Like, just forgive the thinking. Anyways, so I had to deal with that, and then I had to fucking, like, get on my plane, and I was, like, kind of pissed off, but, like, was whatever. Okay, whatever. And then, was on my plane for 5 hours. I kind of passed out. I, like, slept a little bit. I was, like, listening to music while watching movies. I actually got to watch Black Panther, which I didn't get to watch before because, like, I didn't want to, like, bother anyone to pay for it. And I was like, oh my god, free service. Like, I get to watch Black Panther. It was actually a really good movie. Certain parts of it, I think they overdid it just a tad. Just a tad. Like, just, I was like, really? Like, we slow down a little bit like this. Okay. Also, Marvel movies, like, once you hit, like, the middle mark of them, like, you can almost always predict the ending, which I freaking hate about Marvel movies, but, like, whatever. Sometimes it's unexpected. Like, Avengers Infinity War was fucking unexpected and horrible and terrifying, and, like, I freaking hated it, and, like, I'm so sad that I'm, like, just, I can't, no more talking about that because that's a disgrace to everything that I love. Okay, anyways, moving on. So I went to the San Francisco airport, like, I went through there, and I was on the plane for 5 hours, and then I finally got to Miami. Let me just say, Florida is, like, freaking muggy. Like, in all of my time, like, my 2 weeks in Honduras, like, never was it as muggy as it was in Miami, Florida, like, when I stepped off that plane. Like, it was awful. Like, I love Florida. Like, I would love to visit Florida and experience the Cuban culture and everything, and just, like, go to the beaches and stuff, and, like, maybe see alligators. But, like, just the heat and the mugginess, like, it's so bad. Like, I get it, they're surrounded by waters, and they have, like, thousands of swamps, but, like, still, or maybe hundreds, I don't know, like, I'm probably exaggerating, but, like, still, like, it's just, like, so muggy. Like, I freaking hate mugginess, and my asthma was, like, not happy either. Like, it was okay, because, like, I was inside a building, but, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if I stayed in Florida, like, longer, my asthma would have been like, hi, bitch, like, I'm gonna die, and I was gonna be like, okay, shit. So I stayed in Florida, and, like, couldn't do anything. Like, I literally, like, I didn't want to leave because I didn't want to risk, like, losing my gate number and everything. So, like, I was like, nope, I'm paranoid, like, I'm scared, like, I gotta stay here and, like, just wait. So I was there for, like, 3 or 4 hours, and my gate changed, because if you don't know this, like, blah, what was I gonna say, the gate access for airports, like, for your plane, like, they change during layover sometimes, especially if the layover is really long. So I was like, I had to go look at the schedule board, like, every, like, 30 minutes to go and check to make sure that my gate stayed the same, and it changed once, which is pretty good. So, like, it was okay. It was really awkward, though, because I remember there was this guy who was, like, sitting right across from me at my gate, and there was, like, no one else there, because, like, no one was at the gate yet, because it was, like, hours beforehand, and there was just this guy sitting in front of me charging his phone, and I got really hungry, so I, like, grabbed the first thing that I found in my bag that was food, and it was chips, and chips are really loud, and it was a really silent gate, because there was practically no one else there, and then there was just that guy sitting in front of me, and then I started eating my chips, and it was, like, a loud crunch, and he just, like, looked up at me and just started staring. Hold on, sorry, my grandma needed me to help her with laundry. Also, look at my hair, it's a moment, a very bad moment, but a moment, whatever. Okay, anyways, so he was just staring at me. I was, like, uncomfortable. I was like, okay, do I need to move, or do I just need to, like, not eat my chips? So I ended up, like, eating my chips for, like, maybe, like, 2 more minutes. Then I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with this dude staring at me while I'm eating my chips. Maybe I was being paranoid, but, like, it really did feel like he was staring at me. So I was like, never mind, I'm just gonna not eat my chips. Like, it's fine, like, we're good. I can go hungry. Like, and then I boarded my plane from Miami, Florida to Honduras, and it was a really short trip. It was like 2 hours maybe. It was really nice. I was like, oh my god, this is so short compared to the 5-hour flight from San Francisco to Miami. And I was like, oh my god, this is nice. And then I got to Oh, forgot about that for a second. When I got to Honduras, I had to go through freaking loads of security, and I was like, boy, okay, fine, whatever, sure. And then I went through loads of security, like everyone checked my bags, like I even got this like little stupid thing that said like, we checked our bags, security checkout. And I was like, do I need fucking souvenirs from security? No, thank you, okay? Keep your fucking flyer, okay? Like, it was a thing. I didn't like it. Anyways. So I like finally got out of security, and I was like pissed off, and then I finally got my luggage and I got it, and then there was like no one really spoke that much English, so it's kind of like hablar inglés, hablar inglés, like asking people like, do you speak Spanish? I mean English. And I was like, no one like really spoke it, and I was like, well, like, Jesus, like, what am I gonna do? And then so I called my dad and I was like, Dad, like, I need help. Like, no one speaks English. Like, where are you? And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm not gonna be there. And I was like, what do you mean you're not gonna be here? And I was like, in third world countries, like, a lot of people like protest because like they don't, like, their government is fucking them over so hard. Like, literally, like, fuck them in the ass with like a giant fucking like rusty ass rod multiple times. Kind of fucked them over, you know? And like it's so fucked up, and I can understand why they're protesting, but also it's so inconvenient. And also I was terrified because I was in a different country. I was in a third world country, and I didn't realize that protesting wasn't as big of a deal as a lot of news articles and news like channels like make it to be. Like, a lot of times protesting is like somewhat peaceful. They like light a few tires on fire, and they're just kind of like, nah, I'm blocking your way, like you can't get this way, like I want you to hear my voice, kind of deal. And again, there are some gangs, and then there are some violent protests, but those are kind of like more on the like lower side. They're not as like a big, like they're not that big unless they're in a really bad area. Like, they're not that bad. So I didn't realize that the protesting wasn't like extreme, and like my dad just said protesting. He didn't specify that it wasn't like it wasn't horrible protesting. So in my mind, I thought tear gas, screaming, like breaking glass, like breaking down buildings, like manhandling people. Like, I was thinking that when it was probably not that big of a deal. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, there's protesting. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And like my dad's not here. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm in a third world country. Like, no one's here. Like, I don't know anyone. And he was just like, look for a guy with a pink shirt. And I was like, a pink shirt? Okay, like, there's like 5 other guys with pink shirts, and I was like kind of like low-key like walking by the pink shirt guys and being like, hey, do you recognize me? Like, because I was like the only white girl there, pretty much. Like, everyone else was Hispanic, and I was like, okay, shit. It was kind of like a, it was very uncomfortable, okay? Anyways, so finally the dude found me, and he had a clipboard, and he had a bluish pink shirt, and I was like, Dad, that's not fucking pink. And it was more of purple, and it was checkered, and he didn't specify, and I was like, well, thanks, Dad, like, this is great, okay, whatever. Anyways, and then I was like going to my dad for comfort. He was kind of like, yeah, like, you're fine, the protesters are fine, like, you just go to the safe house, you're fine. And I'm just like, I'm fine, thanks, Dad, like, your support is so welcome, like, just, okay. And then, so, the dude, like, came to me, and he spoke really good English, and I was like, oh my God, thank God, like, I have someone who, like, understands me, like, I can do this, like, I can survive. Then he left, like, 2 seconds later, like, he brought me to this, like, white van. A white van. Okay, I know it's societal stigma, but, like, still, a white van, really? It had to be white? Like, it couldn't have been, like, purple? Like, it had to be white. Like, okay, sure, whatever, fine. I can sit in your white van, whatever. And then he stuffed me in this white van, and then he walked away, like, 2 seconds later. And then there were, like, 2 other guys who came in, and they were kind of bulky and bigger, and I was like, oh my God. And they didn't speak any English, hardly at all, and I was like, this is great. I'm in a third world country. I'm in a white van with 2 people who don't speak any English hardly at all. And my dad is on base because the roads are blocked with protesting. And I have to go to a safe house. Like, that's great. Like, I'm living the life. It was great. Long story short, I met someone. She was super sweet. I'll get into it like when I tell the whole story of my Honduras like trip. And she ended up having a husband who was like a police officer who worked on base, and he ended up being able to come pick us up and bring us to the base. And then I got to finally see my dad, and like I spent the this was good. It was all good and happy, but like that was my trip to Honduras. So yeah, I was hoping to. Okay, I was hoping to get all of my airport shit all in one video, but I can't. And I can't edit the shit out that I don't want and the stuff that I need because like I don't edit yet. So that's great. Well, whatever, fine. You'll just be stuck with this video and then I'll make another video because like it just fine. Anyways, it's so hot in California also. Like I really like kind of want to go back to Honduras because like Honduras was humid, but like it was in the 70s and 80s, which is super nice. And like the humidity wasn't that bad. Like it was only bad a few days, and then like the rest of the time it was like kind of rainy, and then it was like humid, but it was like mild humidity. It wasn't bad, and I actually prefer humidity to dry heat, even though my asthma does not prefer humidity because my asthma reacts to humidity really badly. I learned that when I used to live in Virginia, because like Virginia is like the humid, it's so humid. Like every like horrible memories in Virginia for multiple reasons, but like also because of my asthma with humidity. Anyways, so I'm gonna make another video about my trip from Honduras to California, and then I'm also gonna make a video all about my trip to like in Honduras, and then I'm also gonna upload a video of me complaining about my life, and then I'm also gonna make a video of me talking about like the actual like shit that goes down in Honduras and like how it's like so fucked up. Okay, anyways, bye.